I'm actually pretty bad with finger tricks, so this video is essentially a PSA to not be like me. Learn your finger tricks early. The U2 finger trick can be done with a flick of your right index finger followed by your right middle finger in quick succession. This is great for algorithms like anti-soon, and this OLL algorithm. You can do a similar thing with your left hand using your left index finger and left middle finger. This finger trick is useful for algorithms like soon. Sometimes you can see these finger tricks in solves, like this. This finger trick is integral in solves, and if you don't know it, you need to learn, since it's absolutely necessary to become fast in any way. And I do think that you need to learn both of them. I don't personally know the left-handed finger trick, but it is necessary, because if you don't know the left-handed one, then that soon that I just showed you is not possible. Plus, it's just useful in solves overall. This is another way to finger trick U. This may seem unnecessary, since you probably already have a finger trick for U. Here's the problem with that one. Let's say you have the JPerm case. You can use this finger trick here, where instead of using the normal finger trick, you'll use this admittedly kind of awkward one. If you use the normal U finger trick, you'll end up having to regrip. Here's another way to finger trick U. You basically just push back on the U face of the cube. This one's useful because sometimes your right hand won't be available for a normal U prime, so you'll have no choice but to use your left hand for it. An example of this is this OLL. If you don't use this finger trick, you'll have to regrip. Again, this finger trick is kind of awkward, but it's not too hard to learn. This F finger trick can be done with the index finger of the direction you want to turn. If you want to do an F prime, you should use your left index finger to drag the F face of the cube. This JPerm uses this F finger trick to avoid a regrip. At first, you might have problems with moving more than one layer at the same time. The end goal is to be able to move just this one layer, so just keep practicing. The trick is to hold the center as you do the finger trick. M, M prime, and M2 are useful finger tricks, but are kind of situational if you use ZZ or CFOP. This doesn't mean that it isn't very necessary for certain PLLs, however. If you use Ru though, this is absolutely indispensable. M can be done with either your ring or your middle finger, but you don't need to know how to drag with your ring finger for M2, and doing it with your ring finger is usually harder. This can be done by placing your middle finger on the DB edge, and dragging the M layer until the DB edge reaches the UB position. This finger trick can be used in this OLL. To use M prime, you use your ring finger. It doesn't matter which does it, you just need to be able to use your weakest finger. You can also use your middle finger, but then it will be harder to learn M2. Speaking of which, M2 is just using the two M prime finger tricks together, ring finger, then middle finger. Not much to say here, it just has the same learning process that U2 does. This can be used in algorithms like the JPerm. Sometimes you'll see algorithms that have all three of these finger tricks in it, like the M-slice U-perms. Here's a third way to finger trick you. There's a good reason as to why I waited to show you the M moves first though. This is because this finger trick is mainly used so that you can do M moves in conjunction with U moves, like in this U-perm. This finger trick is relatively easy to learn, so the hardest thing about it is integrating it into your solves, because it's not just for MU algorithms. You can also use it in other algorithms like this JPerm, or in solves like here. This is a D prime finger trick that's kind of similar to that push U. You push the D face of the cube with your left ring finger. You mostly use this one in algorithms and not solves, since for the 3 main 3x3 methods, D moves are very uncommon. One of these such algorithms is the EPerm. This is a video that I could easily turn into a series where I talk about a bunch of events and finger tricks for them, but the truth is, as I said at the beginning of this video, I'm not that great at finger tricks. I'm probably not going to, but if you found this video useful, tell me in the comments and maybe I will make this a series.